Hey, what's up everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called Famous First Drafts, and these are songs that were written one way and then they became another thing in the revising process, and that second thing that they became eventually became a hit, but they almost always released the first version first. So the first one wasn't a hit, then they tried it again, and it became a hit. So thus far, we have looked at My Dark Hour by the Steve Miller Band, which featured Paul McCartney, and then after that, we looked at what became a hit, and that was Fly Like an Eagle. Apparently, they didn't need Paul McCartney to make a hit, and so, good for them. But then we looked at the song She Rides by Eric Clapton, and that wasn't a hit. But after that, we looked at Let It Rain, which he, recycled the same riff and just changed the lyrics. We, this week, have looked at Call Letter Blues by Bob Dylan, which wasn't released, but, well, it was released in 2018, but was only released as a bootleg. It was left off of Blood on the Tracks, and the exact same riff was used for his song on that album called Meet Me in the Morning. So now we are going to, speaking of the morning, look at Wednesday Morning 3 a.m. by Simon and Garfunkel. At first, the song appears to be a simple love song, the narrator describing his girlfriend in great detail and how great she is. But as the song progresses, we see that he must say goodbye to his girlfriend. This has been done in multiple genres, from Daylight by Maroon 5 to Tomorrow by Chris Young. But there's a twist with this particular goodbye. The reason he must be going is because he held up a liquor store and he's going to jail for it. He regrets the crime he committed, describing it as a scene badly written in which I must play, but realizes at the same time that he must accept his fate. There's just enough detail in the song's lyrics for us to piece together that he will be going to jail, but the way it's put in the song, the morning is just a few hours away, allows us to use our imagination. And speaking of that imagination, as I was typing this, I saw a potential play on words for morning, M-O-R-N-I-N-G, and morning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. That obviously sounds better as we listen, but as you guys take a listen, you can hear that and see what you think. The song is written in F major. The intro uses F major, G minor, and F major, which is a 1-2-1 pattern, while the verses use a 1-6 flat fourth 3 pattern of F, D minor, B, and then A minor, followed by the F minor, G minor, and C, which is the 1-2-5, before reverting back to the F, D minor, and B, and then that A minor pattern, and closing out on the F, G minor, B flat, and C, and the F. In between verses, the F, the G minor, and the F pattern gets repeated. Structurally, the song uses all verses, each of which progressively gives more detail as to why the narrator has to say goodbye. Since the big payoff is the revelation of the crime he committed and how he feels about it, there's no need for a chorus, and though a bridge would have been fine, as that can sometimes serve as a bigger revelation, he just chose not to put one in, and who am I to question Paul Simon? He did a great job there, and so no bridge was necessary. The fact that the tone of this song stays the same, kind of melancholy, but also matter of fact about what's happening, that makes the lyrics more powerful, and it also eliminates the need for a bridge in that particular regard. So Somewhere They Can't Find Me was released off the Sounds of Silence album. Contrary to many other songs that we have looked at in this blog, the melody is different, using A, G, A minor, E, A, G, A minor, F, and E in the verses, while the chorus uses C, A minor, G, A minor, D, A minor, F, E minor 9, C, A minor, G, F, and E. with the A minor G F E pattern used in between the chorus and the verses. Somewhere They Can't Find Me has a more bluesy structure and utilizes a chorus after each verse, of which there are 3. So why is this song in the famous First Drafts blog? Because the lyrics are the exact same as Wednesday Morning 3 a.m. They just put them to a different tune. So rather than changing the lyrics around the tune, they changed the tune around the lyrics. Call Letter Blues, like I said, we talked about that in an earlier video, that was based on a previous Dylan melody, but it's rare that in a studio recording one would change up the melody and market it as a completely different song, yet both work very, very well. I do want to say, Dylan has done that too. He did it with Girl from the North Country, which is off of one of his early albums, and then re-recorded with Cash on Nashville Skyline. So it's been known to happen, but it is very, very rare. So both Wednesday Morning 3 a.m. and Somewhere They Can't Find Me are linked below, so you can find those there. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much. And make sure that you check out all of my other vlogs, which can be found right here on YouTube, and all of my other blogs that I do on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Thank you so much.